Greetings, everyone. This is your favorite associate dean on the planet, Dr. Jeff Zarnock, here at Southern New Hampshire University Global, the Department of Criminal Justice and the Social Sciences. And on behalf of your incredible faculty, I want to welcome you to another edition of Dr. C'S Corner and thank you to many of you who have subscribed to this channel. I do the best I can to bring some timely messages and topics here because I really want to convey one thing that we're trying here as a university to help you as much as possible, give you the most up-to-date and progressive information that will help you succeed as a learner and as a professional. Today, I just want to briefly talk about or visit the issue, and I call it an issue. It's called mediocrity. It's more of an affliction. What does it mean to be mediocre? What does it mean in relationship to being a leader, in command of your life, successful? And how do you avoid mediocrity? To me, it should be one of the most frightening things in our life, being mediocre. We only get one shot here, right? Can't press rewind. It's not a video game. So here's some basic tips on how to avoid mediocrity. Now remember, this is work. It requires some energy and requires time and devotion to yourself. First thing is pack your schedule. A lot of people waste a lot of time. Usually, on average, it's been reported 60 to 100 hours every week because they have too much downtime and are just not busy enough. So make a schedule. The most successful students that have told me that why they are successful is because they do make a plan, a schedule, and they stick to it, and they achieve those small goals during the week, which brings them to the larger ones that they successfully overcome and take care of. So schedule every 30 minutes and fill it to the brim with stuff. And this can be stuff that makes you excited. It can be work. It's your passion. It could be watching a movie. It could be learning to play an instrument. But just make sure that you're in control of your time and learn what you're capable of. Remember, attention span is the allocation of the energy you have, not the time that you have remaining on your calendar. Do things no one else is willing to do. Doesn't that separate us from the pack? When someone says it can't be done and it's impossible, you should be the one to go check it out and do it anyway. There's no greater feeling than telling the naysayers or showing the naysayers that you can overcome anything and achieve anything. Don't let those dream stealers take that away from you. Academia, learning, balancing your family, full time employment is very, very hard work, which tells me and all of your great faculty one thing that all of you are sincerely afraid of mediocrity. So do those things no one else is willing to do. Learn more than anyone else. I'm a voracious reader. Something I kind of grew into, but I knew that, you know what, muscles and bone structure only last so long, but the brain, really want to keep that running as long as you possibly can because that's what you're judged on, is it not? So learn more than anyone else, not just by studying in school, but especially about yourself, how to improve yourself and how to master all the areas of your life. Study something every day, learn something new every day, learn a new language. Those are the distinct characteristics. Those are the traits, okay, that really separate you from the pack of mediocrity, if you think about that. Here's another great tip. Read at least 2 to 4 books a month. Read something outside, something that you may not be familiar with. Learn something new. You may not initially understand it, but the brain is going to work harder and grow. Literally grow. When you force it to do something it's not maybe accustomed to, okay, when it wants to settle in for a nap, do something. Most people finish 4 books in a year. If you can do to 6 to 12 times that amount, that means you will be 6 to 12 times ahead of everyone else, ahead of the average person. Here's a good one. Quit the television and video game addiction. I'm going to throw cell phones in there too. If you meet, here's a good analogy. If I were to meet you in 10 years at the airport and asked you what you did in the last 10 years, and would you rather say, well, I watched a lot of shows and movies and played a lot of games? Not much. Is that what you want to say? Or do you want to say, I've been working hard and improving myself, I went back to school and I've gotten promoted and I'm able to take care of myself and my family like I never could have dreamed of? Choose it now. Don't wait. Get up earlier in the morning. Go to the gym. Get the brain and the body moving. Stop thinking of money as some sort of evil thing. It's not everything. You've heard money isn't everything. It doesn't make you happy. Money corrupts. What I've heard is that those are sayings developed by people who just didn't have any money. Money is almost everything in some respects. It allows us to do the things we need to do, okay, and take care of yourself and your family. That's what it's there for, right? You're obligated to do those things. It's okay to be successful. Give yourself permission to do that. Never surrender on the things you truly want. I've said this in past Dr. C'S Corner videos. Don't settle for mediocrity. You have to be selfish in order to grow. And that's the only way you're going to be able to be a creative problem solver, helping other people, which is most likely your calling in life if you're in the criminal justice program, correct? Things are always going to be hard. If it were easy, anyone can do it. And we've all been there, and we're all still there, still striving to get to that mountaintop of achievement. Don't let that be a bad thing. You may cry, you may be frustrated, afraid, angry, tired, totally beaten to a pulp. But you have to get up from that. Pain is an incredible teacher, is it not? Lastly, be excited. Get involved. Commit. Volunteer. Get your name out there. Be active. Engage. Plug in. Don't be bored. Don't be upset or annoyed or complaining. It solves nothing. Leaders who fear mediocrity, they don't complain. They see a problem and they say, we got to solve this. And with that, don't you like being around excited and enthusiastic people? Doesn't it draw you into that? And you feed off of that energy? Be that person. Practice that in the classroom where you are now with your great criminal justice faculty. They are where they are because I will submit to you in absolute confidence that they fear mediocrity just like me and everyone else that are excited to be part of your life and part of your plan for success here at Southern New Hampshire University. Again, subscribe to my channel. This is Dr. C ringing in on November 4. Have a wonderful week. Stay in touch. We have your back.